Construction of the General Elzbieta Zavacka Bridge in Torun in 2013, the city of Torun, Poland, completed the construction of a new bridge over the Vistula River, marking a milestone in Polish infrastructure development. Named after General Elzbieta Zawacka, the bridge became the largest arch bridge in Poland and a prominent landmark in Torun. This significant achievement was part of a comprehensive project that included access roads, viaducts, and a complex interchange system. The endeavor was co-financed by the European Union through the Cohesion Fund under the Operational Program Infrastructure and Environment for 2007 to 2013. The project, managed by the Torun Road Authority, was executed by a consortium led by the international construction company Strabag. The bridge was constructed to address traffic congestion in Torun and improve connections between the city's northern and southern parts. The existing road network and older bridges struggled to handle the growing volume of vehicles, creating bottlenecks that hindered regional mobility. The General Elzbieta Zawacka Bridge aimed to not only ease traffic, but also support economic growth by connecting key transit routes. The highlight of the project was the 540-meter-long road bridge spanning the Vistula River. This arch bridge features two steel arches with a record-breaking span of 270 meters, making it a standout among similar structures in Europe. The steel deck, weighing over 10,000 tons, is a distinctive feature of the Torun skyline and has become one of the most recognized landmarks in the city. The construction of the General Elzbieta Zawacka Bridge was complemented by the addition of a robust road infrastructure. This included a 4-kilometer-long main road with 4 access viaducts, totaling 1,333 meters in length. Additionally, a 3-level interchange at Dyszyńskiego Square was constructed to streamline traffic. The interchange included a 296-meter-long cable-stayed viaduct, supported by 2 pylons, and a 307-meter-long road tunnel, which effectively facilitated the movement of vehicles around Torun. The construction work commenced in 2010 and faced several challenges due to the complexity of the project and the environmental considerations in the lower Vistula Valley area. This region is a part of the Natura 2000 program, which aims to protect habitats and biodiversity. Therefore, it was crucial to ensure that the bridge construction adhered to strict environmental standards. Independent experts were engaged to monitor the project and maintain compliance with ecological regulations. One of the major hurdles in the project was the need for extensive groundwork. Prefabricated piles were driven to depths ranging from 7 to 16 meters to ensure a stable foundation. In total, 40 supports were built for the access viaducts, requiring meticulous planning and precision. All steel components were protected against corrosion through zinc metallization and the application of specialized coatings to extend their lifespan. Several innovative engineering solutions were employed to address the challenges posed by the river and the landscape. A notable aspect of the construction was the creation of a temporary island in the Vistula River to support the central bridge arches. The island allowed for the installation of 395 piles into the riverbed, providing a stable base for the arches. The main arches were prefabricated off-site and transported to the location using floating supports, showcasing the intricate planning involved. One of the critical stages of the project was the positioning of the first bridge arch, which took place on March 30, 2013. This was a significant achievement, marking the culmination of extensive preparation and precision work. The assembly of the arches required advanced technology and careful monitoring to ensure alignment and structural integrity. The construction of the cable-stayed viaduct at Dyszyńskiego Square was another remarkable feat. The viaduct, which measures 296 meters in length, was designed to minimize traffic congestion in one of Torun's busiest areas. It features 2 prominent pylons that support the structure, creating an aesthetically pleasing yet functional addition to the city's road network. Given its location in a protected area, the project prioritized environmental safety. The lower Vistula Valley is home to diverse flora and fauna, and it was vital to minimize disruption to the natural habitat. To achieve this, construction activities were carefully monitored, and various measures were implemented to reduce the environmental impact. These included controlling noise levels, managing waste, and preventing water contamination. The commitment to maintaining ecological balance was a key aspect of the project's execution. The General Elzbieta Zavacka Bridge project represented a significant investment in Toruń infrastructure, with a total cost of approximately 753 million Polish zlotys. Funding was secured through a combination of European Union support and local contributions, highlighting the importance of the project to both the region and the broader EU infrastructure goals. The construction site spanned over 400,000 square meters and employed around 2,000 workers at its peak. The large workforce and extensive site reflected the scale and ambition of the project. Despite setbacks caused by weather conditions, such as fluctuating water levels in the Vistula River, the project was successfully completed. In its final stages, the construction team focused on laying roadways, building pedestrian and cyclist paths, and reconstructing local roads to integrate the new bridge with the existing infrastructure. Additional roundabouts were also constructed to improve traffic flow in the surrounding areas. The completion of the General Elzbieta Zavacka Bridge has had a profound impact on Toruń and the region. By reducing congestion and creating new transit routes, the bridge has significantly enhanced mobility for residents and businesses. It serves as a vital link in the city's road network and facilitates easier access to key areas, boosting local and regional commerce. From an engineering perspective, the project is considered a landmark achievement due to the innovative techniques and record-breaking spans involved. The bridge's distinctive steel arches have become a symbol of Toruń's progress and are a testament to the capabilities of modern engineering and construction technologies. The construction of the General Elzbieta Zavacka Bridge over the Vistula River in Toruń stands as a major infrastructural achievement for Poland. The project's scale, complexity, and the innovative solutions employed have set a new standard for bridge construction in the region. By addressing traffic congestion, improving connectivity, and showcasing advanced engineering techniques, the bridge has become a symbol of Toruń's development and a model for future infrastructure projects. Ultimately, the project not only transformed the city's landscape, but also demonstrated the power of collaboration between local authorities, the European Union, and engineering experts. The Beechwood Boulevard Greenfield Bridge 2, more commonly known as the Greenfield Bridge, is a steel arch bridge located in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, connecting the neighborhoods of Greenfield and Squirrel Hill. Specifically Schenley Park, it spans over a valley called 4 Mile Run, which also accommodates the Parkway East, I-376. The current bridge is the third iteration at this location, each version of the bridge having its own unique story and significance. The original wooden bridge, 1891 to 1921, the history of the Greenfield Bridge dates back to 1891 when the first structure was built. Initially known as the Forward Avenue Bridge, it was a wooden deck truss bridge spanning approximately 378 feet in length and 30 feet in width. This original bridge quickly became the southern terminus of Beechwood Boulevard in 1898, a 9-mile-long carriageway that wound through Pittsburgh, connecting Schenley Park to Highland Park. Given its location and connectivity, the bridge soon adopted the name Beechwood Boulevard Bridge. Despite its utility, the wooden bridge faced significant structural issues throughout its life. Repeated repairs were not enough to prevent its eventual collapse on June 18, 1921. At the time of the collapse, the bridge had already been closed to vehicular traffic for over a year, but was still accessible to pedestrians. Remarkably, although 5 individuals had either just crossed the bridge or were approaching it, the collapse caused no casualties, marking a narrow escape from disaster. The concrete arch bridge, 1923 to 2015. After the wooden bridge's collapse, Pittsburgh constructed a second bridge, opting for a more durable design, an open spandrel concrete arch, built between 1921 and 1923 at a cost of $370,000. This new bridge stood 466 feet long with a 274-foot main span. Officially retaining the title of Beechwood Boulevard Bridge, it became widely known as the Greenfield Bridge. The bridge featured an elegant design with ornamental entrance pylons, light standards, and urns, a testament to its designers, Chief Engineer Charles M. Reppert and architect Stanley L. Rausch. Over the decades, however, the concrete arch bridge began to deteriorate. By the 1970s, chunks of concrete were falling from the structure, necessitating temporary closures and repairs. A substantial rehabilitation took place in 1980-81, costing $2.1 million, which included a new deck and various repairs. However, most of the decorative elements were removed during this process, stripping away some of its historical charm. Despite these efforts, the bridge's condition continued to worsen, making it a growing hazard to drivers and pedestrians. By 1990, the city was forced to install safety netting due to the persistent issue of falling concrete. Even with the netting in place, debris continued to drop, causing numerous accidents on the Parkway East. As late as 2003, a piece of concrete injured a driver, leading to more in-depth inspections. While the fragment was later determined not to have come from the bridge, the city still chose to construct a bridge under a bridge to protect the roadway from future debris. The bridge's dilapidated state attracted national attention, becoming a symbol of the United States' broader infrastructure problems. Featured on platforms like 60 Minutes and Last Week Tonight with John Oliver, and even receiving lighthearted coverage by Pittsburgh Dad, the bridge became notorious as an example of failing infrastructure. Finally, on December 28, 2015, the concrete bridge was imploded. The demolition made headlines, especially as the protective measures in place were insufficient, leading to minor damage on the outbound side of I-376. Nevertheless, the roadway reopened on December 31, 2015, a day ahead of schedule. The Steel Arch Bridge, 2017-present. Following the demolition of the old bridge, the city moved forward with the construction of a new, modern replacement. The Beechwood Boulevard, Greenfield Bridge 2 opened to traffic on October 15, 2017. Designed by HDR Inc., the new bridge aimed to honor its predecessor while improving safety and functionality. The $17.5 million project resulted in a steel arch bridge that retained the historical aesthetic of the original structure, incorporating many restored stone ornaments into its design. The new bridge offers a range of enhancements. With wider lanes and sidewalks, as well as a dedicated bicycle path, it provides increased safety and accessibility for both vehicles and pedestrians. Its steel elements are painted green, reflecting its connection to the Greenfield community and symbolizing a bridge between the past and present. The design aims to replicate the appearance of the original bridge while offering the structural integrity and modern amenities needed for today's usage. The time-lapse of change and progress, the Greenfield Bridge's journey from its wooden beginnings to the current steel arch bridge encapsulates a broader narrative of Pittsburgh's history and its evolution as a city. The original wooden bridge played a key role in connecting neighborhoods and facilitating movement within the city. Its unfortunate collapse in 1921 highlighted the limitations of early bridge engineering, leading to a shift towards more durable materials like concrete. The second bridge served the city for nearly a century, standing as a testament to early 20th century engineering. However, despite its grandeur, the bridge's decay became a powerful reminder of the city's aging infrastructure. The national attention it received underscored the broader issue of failing infrastructure in the United States and the need for continuous investment in public safety and maintenance. The completion of the new bridge in 2017 represents not just a literal, but also a symbolic bridge between Pittsburgh's past and future. It pays homage to the original design while integrating modern elements that address the needs of today's commuters. The wider lanes, dedicated bike path, and restored stonework create a functional yet nostalgic structure that reflects the community's resilience and commitment to honoring its history. The Beechwood Boulevard Bridge, often referred to as the Greenfield Bridge, is a significant landmark in Pittsburgh, connecting the Greenfield neighborhood to Schenley Park. Built to span the Penn Lincoln Parkway, I-376, this bridge is more than just a functional structure. It is a piece of Pittsburgh's architectural history, reflecting the city's development and its evolving approach to infrastructure over time. Design and construction of the bridge, 1923. The Greenfield Bridge is an open spandrel concrete arch bridge designed by Stanley L. Rausch. It was completed in 1923, making it the fourth bridge to provide access to Schenley Park. Its design embraced architectural elegance, featuring ornamental bronze and cut Indiana limestone elements. The bridge also boasted sculptured lampposts, decorative pedestals, urns, and inscribed pylons, giving it a grand and stately appearance. The bridge's total length, including its longest elevated ramp, was approximately 426 feet. As a vital connector in Pittsburgh's road network, it served both practical and aesthetic purposes, enhancing accessibility while showcasing craftsmanship and artistry. However, the structural integrity of the bridge began to decline over the following decades, presenting challenges to the city and its residents. Decay and initial repairs, 1970s to 1980s. By the 1970s, the Greenfield Bridge was experiencing serious structural deterioration. The concrete arch showed signs of decay, which posed significant risks, especially given the heavy traffic on the Penn Lincoln Parkway below. Chunks of concrete began to fall from the bridge, creating a hazard for vehicles passing beneath it. In response, city officials installed wooden frames and safety nets to catch the falling debris, but these measures only offered a temporary solution to an increasingly urgent problem. In 1980, the bridge underwent substantial repairs and renovations to address its decaying condition. This rehabilitation project involves significant patching of the concrete structure. Unfortunately, many of the bridge's original decorative features were removed during this overhaul, stripping the bridge of some of its historical charm. Despite these efforts, the repairs were ultimately not enough to prevent further deterioration in the years to come. Safety measures and decline as the years passed, the aging bridge continued to present safety challenges. The nets installed to catch falling debris were a visible sign of the bridge's ongoing decline, and regular maintenance could only do so much to mitigate the risks. The bridge's condition became emblematic of broader infrastructure issues facing Pittsburgh and other American cities at the time, highlighting the need for more comprehensive solutions to aging public structures. The decline of the Greenfield Bridge also coincided with increasing awareness of infrastructure decay on a national level. The failing bridge served as a reminder of the importance of long-term planning and investment in public works to ensure the safety and sustainability of key city connectors like this one. A new chapter for the Greenfield Bridge in 2015. After decades of wear and tear and various stopgap repairs, city officials decided that it was time to replace the Greenfield Bridge entirely. The bridge was imploded in December of that year, making way for a new and improved structure. The new Beechwood Boulevard Bridge, which opened in 2017, was designed to honor the historical significance of the original while addressing the modern needs of the community. The story of the Beechwood Boulevard Greenfield Bridge is a tale of Pittsburgh's growth and transformation. From its elegant beginnings in 1923 to its decline in the late 20th century, the bridge has been a vital part of the city's infrastructure and a symbol of its resilience. While While the original concrete arch bridge is now a memory, the new structure that replaced it continues to serve the same purpose of connecting neighborhoods and fostering movement within the city. The Greenfield Bridge's journey, from its construction and gradual decay to its replacement, highlights the challenges and opportunities cities face in maintaining their infrastructure. It also reflects Pittsburgh's dedication to preserving its historical legacy while adapting to the needs of future generations. Today, the new Greenfield Bridge stands as a testament to the city's ongoing efforts to bridge the gap between past and present, function and form, and safety and heritage.